My world was dying. I was called forth by one of the 9 gods to set sail for Xulima, their homeland, where no mortal had ever tread. But they had already abandoned it, and their new lords awaited my arrival to claim my soul.
Hello, wonderful, amazing video game type people, and welcome to Lords of Xulima. Yeah, a story of gods and humans, the deluxe edition. Alright, so this game is wonderful, very exciting. It's a lot like Might and Magic. It's a little bit linear, but still very fun. Good fun combat, puzzles, I suppose, traps, loot, you know, all the good things. Again, it's not as amazing as Might and Magic 6, 7, and 8. Nothing ever will be, but it's a very fun game. Also, I love Lords. Lords of anything is a great way to call things. Lords of the Realm 2, Lords of Magic, all amazing games. And a story of gods and humans. That sounds like some kind of, almost like a Gladiator one, right? Blood and Sandals. A story of Blood and Sandals. That's what the Gladiator game would be called if I made one. Alright. So we got 3 difficulty settings. I'm going to play Old School Veteran. Yay! I have to be honest, part of the reason I'm doing this is because there's only one Let's Play that I've noticed that's played on anything other than normal. Unfortunately, it's played on hardcore, and it is not in English. I think, I want to say Cordanor is the one who does it. He does a lot of really hardcore Let's Plays, but very few of them in English, unfortunately. Sadness. Anywho, Old School Veteran.
So deep was I sleeping that I felt as if I were drowning in the darkness and silence, as if time itself had stopped. I was on the Isle of Brina, far from the great war that consumed the grand continent of Rodinia. I heard a voice whispering in my ears, and I felt as if my body was being lifted up. I could not open my eyes, but I could see the firmament clearly, as if I had been pulled up to the stars.
Gowlin, hear the voice of Golat, the architect, the master of dreams and constructor of matter. The world is in agony. The guardian of souls is gaining power over the Lords of Xulima. Our strength diminishes. I have watched you from the stars. I have chosen you to be my herald, my hand on earth. You must complete the mission I am giving you. Eradicate the evil that profanes the divine temples of the Creators. Gather your party and sail to Xulima, where no other men from the west have set foot. Let the currents of Naliet and the breath of Taliet guide you to your destiny.
The voice trailed into the stars, like a whisper carried away on the winds. Finally, I was able to open my eyes. Had it all been a dream? I wished it were so, but I knew it was real.
I love the way you said that. I knew it was real. Sounds a little bit like Charlie Sheen at the end there. Alright, now you must generate the group of 5 characters that will accompany Gowlin on his trip. You may choose to create those characters or use the default group. Of course, we will create a custom party. So Gowlin is the main character. That's fine. He's your protagonist. He's an explorer. He's okay. Not bad. We're going to create a new character. He gets basically all the non-combat useful perks, really. Alright, let's go for it. Ooh, I should have thought about this before starting the Let's Play. Okay, that's okay. We can do this. Okay, what do I want? Let's go male. Presumably somebody who can, you know, bard or something. Or some such thing. Okay, well, we can go back, so let's find out. Here are the classes. We got Arcane Soldier, Mage, Thief, Cleric, Divine Summoner, Paladin, Barbarian, Bard, and Soldier. I'm going to have... I don't like the Barbarian. I love... You know, the Barbarian's actually great, but no magic, really. So, as you can see, no PowerPoints per level. So that's unfortunate. The Soldier's not bad. I'm going to go with Arcane Soldier instead of Soldier. I like the Thief. I like the idea of a cleric and a paladin. I'm basically going to go, you know, kind of the opposite of min-maxing here, really, but I want to have a fairly versatile party. I'm going to see how that goes. Okay. Right, so Gowlin's going to be one of my folks, so we'll have an arcane soldier as well. A thief, you kind of really just want to have a thief. Now, I could use the thief and the bard. What I'm thinking is thief and bard is back row, right? And then they can use crossbows. The arcane soldier, Gowlin, and the cleric could be front row. And then we could have a mage also in the back row, right? 6 characters altogether. But one thing I was noticing when I was playing this game last time is that with the paladin in the front row, it was a little bit hindering the healing capability. So I could go paladin. Okay, another way to do this would be paladin, mage. Okay, so paladin, bard, mage in the back row, right? But then the problem is I have to have my thief in the front row, and I do need a thief. I'm not gonna play this game without a thief. That'd be insane. And they're not bad, certainly. They actually hit pretty well once they get going. But the paladin can generally do better armor. Because you don't want to waste time putting too much armor on the thief, I would say. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, I see. I could go for a cleric instead of a paladin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, both of them could front row. I was thinking, okay, well, let's see what we can do. I could also replace the arcane soldier with a paladin. 3 health, 2, so the same, except that's energy, that's divine. The attributes, 9, 11, 8, 8, 7. 9, 8, 10, 11, 8, 8, 7. Okay. Speed is probably the most important attribute in the game, for sure. Initial skills. Maces and hammers, pole weapons, armors, and aura of healing. I'm not sure. If we have aura of healing, then to me that says the paladin is going to go in the middle square. It's a positioning thing, so you'll understand it in a moment once we get to the game. Ooh, goodness, let's just try it. Let's just try it, and maybe we make a horrible set, and that's okay. I guess what I'm getting at here is I don't... I have mixed feelings about it, right? I just don't want... I don't want a healer. That's what it comes down to. I don't like parties that rely too much on healing. I recognize that that's a total, total trope, but we can use potions. We can use other things. I'm sure there will be other ways to get around it without having an excessive amount of healing. I like the bard. I like the mage. Right, bard, mage for sure. Paladin in the front row. Thief in the back row. So that's got our back row complete then. And then we just need one more. Oh, okay. Let's go for it. Let's try the paladin. So if we're gonna make a paladin, who looks paladin-y? Or any of those characters? One of these guys look like they would make a good... I could also go for a soldier. They're not awful, but I do like the arcane soldier. Okay. I like this guy for the bard. Yeah, and our bard is gonna use bow and arrow anyways. Or should we put this in order? I guess if we know the order, let's put this in order. So we're gonna go with paladin first, then we're gonna go back. We're gonna make a female paladin. Who's a good female paladin? None of these people. Ugh, these images. I wish they had better. Oh, she's gonna make a great arcane soldier. Look at that. She's good looking. I like it. Alright, who can paladin? I guess you could paladin. Nobody else really looks like a paladin. Maybe this fella, but this fella has no face. Even though this fella's pretty angry, this guy's like, wow, he's too crazy. I can't let a guy like that in my party. He's gonna cause trouble. Also, he looks like a Roman warrior, legionnaire or something. Well, okay. We're gonna go with this guy for the paladin because our paladin's probably gonna use maces and hammers. All right, we need a good name for our paladin. Who? What's a good name for a paladin? Oh, caps lock is on. Sorry. Valdnar the Paladin. I will take it. Alright, Valdnar. Evasion. Max power points. Yeah, max power points isn't bad. This is the god that they worship, and this will give them a small bonus. I don't really think it's a big deal. Combat speed's not bad. Strength, combat initiative. Ooh. I like the idea of boosting the strength. If he's gonna hit with a hammer... Oh, agility's not bad. The Lord of Fire and Fury for a paladin? Yeah, okay. Divine Fury, cleansing the world of evil. I like that. Okay. Disciple of Valvet. And of course, we're going to go Maces and Hammers. They're really quite good. They have stun. Stun is beautiful and amazing. You want to... Honestly, I feel like if you just had a bunch of characters who had Maces and Hammers, you'd probably be doing fine in this game. Much better than whatever I'm going to be doing. Because Gollin usually uses axes or swords. But I also like to mix it up because of the way you get equipment in the game. There's not a lot of equipment. The difficulty is really well done, so there is a lot of difficulty in this game. Create another new character. Okay, we've got Valdnar, we've got Goblin. Paladin, okay. Create a new character. Make it a woman. Yeah, make it her. I like that. She's got that scar on her face there, you know? Little Harry Potter thing going on. Okay, and I don't know why, but I like the Arcane Soldier. It's kind of weird. The Arcane Soldier is sort of a, you know, a soldier, but different. So, there's that. Even though the initial skills are, like, the soldier would be really good. I'm not gonna lie. That would be really cool. And then we could use, there's no point, really, I would say, in using pole arms, unless you're in the back row. That's probably wrong. I'm not, like I say, I haven't really studied this game in total depth, but I'm trying to take an approach of just having fun with games, and still being tactical and strategic, but not overly so. I think most games are balanced to the point nowadays where it'll be fine. It might take a little bit, you know, a little bit of saving, loading at a few places that are more difficult, but for the most part it should be fine. I like the Flaming Strike of the Arcane Soldier. I like that extra addition. It's fine. We're gonna have our Arcane Soldier will be our sword wielder. Okay, so we've got a hammer wielder, a sword wielder. Gowlin's gonna use an axe. I am okay with that. Okay. Erica. Boop. There we go. Alright, our sword wielder then. Combat speed, strength. Yeah, strength is okay. For some reason I like to spread the gods around as well. Max hit points isn't bad either. It's not like she gets a lot of hit points. But if anyone's going to get max hit points, they should probably be a frontliner, because the ones in the back aren't going to get anything better. Disciple of Kurskit. The Lord of Stone and Earth. It was the powerful Kurskit. I like this one. The Lady of the Seas. Arcane warrior. She is a compassionate goddess who governs the tides and oceans of the world. A single tear from Naleat can cause endless tidal waves to surge, while a single moment of joy may soothe the most rebellious seas. She is the most empathetic of all the Zulnari and cares... Oh, the Shulnari. And cares deeply for each and every living creature. I'll take it. Even though she's going to use fire mostly. That's cool. It makes sense to me for some reason. These are the weapon types the character can wield. Select one. Swords. Yeah. Alright. Erica, our Arcane Soldier. I forget what we gave her. I think it was more health. Which is okay. Gender. Man. Woman. Huh. Interesting. Gender. I think they mean sex. That's cool. No big. No big. Alright. Hit points, power points, hit points, power points. Good, good. Everyone's got some power points going on. Okay, now we need the back row. So we've got our front row here. Back row then. Let's take a look. I do want a sorcerer for sure. Who would make a good sorcerer? You know, she would make a great sorcerer. She looks too much like a fairy. Nah, too wishy-washy. I don't like that. She makes a good sorcerer though. I don't really like these face styles here. They're just kind of the same awkward face plastered on all. I like her though. She makes a good thief. Right? That looks kind of like a fairly good-looking thief there. No, but I do like her for the sorcerer. So we can go ahead and do that. Okay. But okay. We've got our mage. Okay, well, we've already used Erica. Erica would have been a great archmage name. If you know anything about the Avernum series, originally the Exile series, then by Spiderweb Software, if you must know, then you would know the archmage Erica. Patrick Solberg. Oh. What was the there's another sorcerer. Oh, I don't know her name. Okay. Well then, for our sorcerer, we shall name her Roxanne? No. Go Roxanne. I guess that's fine, Roxana. Roxanne is okay. Roxanne. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Go back. Alina. There we go. Alina. Done. Okay. That took a long time. Don't worry. That was worth it. Max power points. Yeah, max power points isn't a bad idea. Resistances. Combat initiative. I don't mind that. Combat speed. Max hit points. No, you know what? Let's go for max power points. Yay. Disciple of Alneat. The Lord of Radiance and Life. Alina. Alina instead of Elina. Okay. Alneat. And we're going to go pull weapons. Not that it's going to matter. Just really for the first little bit. But she'll be pretty much a mage. So, no worries there. Create a new character. Okay, we've got... Okay, Paladin, Soldier, Class, Mage. Okay. Our, next up is our Bard, who shall be named Tristan. Tristan. Yeah, 2 N's, 1 N. Tristan. I like 2 N's just to be a little bit obnoxious there. Okay. Disciple of Golot. I don't remember how he pronounced it. Now, Tristan will be using crossbows. So I'm totally down with Taliet. Velvet, I think we've already taken. Taliet is good. That's going to be really useful on our Thief as well, if we're going to do that. We're just going to have a double crossbow back row. You know, I actually find that's pretty good, because then you've got, you know, the entire back row will then be able to kind of shoot sorcerers. So it's better than having the healer, potentially. We'll see what happens. The combat initiative will give Raznet to... No, you know what? The Lady of Beasts. Look at this. Fierce animals and other wild creatures are her children. Their instincts, reflecting her personality, a free, protective nature, empowers Raznet with the spirit of an indomitable warrior. So Raznet is going to be really good for our Bard, because that combat initiative should mean that the Bard will go first, and then be able to use Bard songs to buff the party up. Not unlike Darkest Dungeon. Whoa, crazy. Bows and crossbows. Love it. Okay, we've got Tristan, Alina, Erica, Valdnar, Goblin, and one more character. Ooh. Alright. Another one. I guess we want another woman so that it's balanced. And like I said, I do like this one for our Thief. Okay. I'm gonna go Thief. Not Magic. That's not bad though. Oh, Morgan. Morgan the Thief. Morrigan. Oh, Morrigan. Ha 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 ha. That's a good one. Morrigan the Thief. That's funny. No. What was the other one's name? Oh gosh, it was the other one in Dragon Age Origins. Oh, she was cute. She was one of the party members that you could romance. She was the Bard. Ah well. Morrigan isn't a bad name for a thief, but we could also name her. Liana. Alina, Liana. Well, that's okay. Okay, and for the Thief, we are going to go with... you know, experience gained isn't bad, because the Thief is going to gain a lot of experience anyways because of disarming traps. So I don't know if Golot would actually work well for a Thief. That's interesting. I think Disciple of Golot, I'm pretty sure that Gowlin is a Disciple of Golot as well. Disciple of Febret would be pretty cool. Yeah, evasion plus 10 would be nice. Combat speed, we have not done that yet. Okay, yeah, we're going combat speed. The Lady of the Winds, that makes sense. We're gonna go bows and crossbows. Love it. Okay. Liana, Alina, Tristan, Erica, Valdnar, Gallant. Wow, all 3 of the girls' names end in A. That is okay. We're gonna go with that. Liana, Alina, Erica, Valdnar, Gallant, Tristan. I like it. I wish to go with this group. Start the adventure! Ooh. Here goes, folks.
It was said that it was to be the darkest and bloodiest age in the history of man. On the great continent of Rodinia, the 2 largest kingdoms began a great war that would drag every country and village into an endless stretch of death and chaos. Many begged and prayed to the gods for help, but the gods never answered. In the safety of Brina, a small island in the far east of Rodinia, the echoes of war thundered louder with each passing day. In those ill-fated times, those who govern our destiny decided that I, Gowlin the explorer and navigator, would do my part to shape history. So I was chosen by Golat, the Master of Works, to be his herald on Earth. In that time, I understood very little of the true meaning of those grave and profound words. The gods who once lived on the lost continent of Xulima years ago were engaged in battle with the Guardian of Souls, and as their power waned, the power of their enemies waxed. Golat commanded me to sail to Xulima, and once there, liberate the sacred temples of the divine. Little hope remained in the world, as long as our Lord Protectors continued their battles beyond the distant stars. Without them, nothing could stop the ruin of Rodinia. And so, it was then that I gathered my allies and set sail from Brina to the east. The wind and the currents guided us across the vast ocean of Morovia. The clouds and the mists were our constant and only companions. 2 weeks later, the clouds divided, and at last we felt the light of the sun once more. And there it was. Beyond the horizon, the land of legend. Xulima, home of the creators.
Ooh. Alright. You can assign skill points after you level up. If you have earned points through training or the use of herbs, you will still need to wait for the next level to use the points. Yay! Wait for the next level. Alright, here's the tutorial. Movement and exploration. Use the left mouse button to move to your desired location or to interact with objects. Hold down the control key to run. You can also toggle the auto run mode with the Alt key. Use the right mouse button anytime you want more information or help with something on the screen. You can also use the arrow keys or WASD keys to move on the map. Okay, so... Oh, the Talisman of Golat. Suddenly you feel like something is vibrating below your feet. You look down and notice something is shining under a pile of dirt. It looks like an ancient medallion. When you touch it, you feel like its energy passes through your body, and for a moment you are paralyzed. Seconds later, without knowing how, the medallion is now hanging from your neck. Cool. So this is a, I guess it's an additional content. It must have, I think originally it was for the backers, for the Kickstarter backers, I think, perhaps, that's a thing. And then it became an added on DLC that you could purchase for extra money. So that's cool. That is very cool. Let's save the game. Oh, there we go. Save game. Woo! Hopefully the ocean isn't too loud. Alright, let's take a look. If I hit Alt... Okay, good. Caps Lock also works as that, but nobody wants that. Tutorial. Interacting with objects. Use your mouse pointer to carefully examine the objects you see in the surrounding environment. If an object lights up, you can interact with it. And this is kind of a cool aspect of the game, is it's a little bit pixel hunty, but that's kind of fun. Is you can sometimes see, you know, like a little skeleton arm sticking out of the bushes there, and you could hold the mouse over it and click on it. Actually quite a bit like Baldur's Gate, if you remember. I don't know if you guys remember Baldur's Gate 1. Ooh, I'll get back to that in a bit. Plant collection. Gollum the Explorer has the ability Knowledge of Herbs, which allows him to gather plants, herbs, and mushrooms. The more you improve this ability, the more you will be able to harvest from each plant you find. When you have enough samples, you will be able to use them to improve an attribute or resistance. Alright, so anyways, Baldur's Gate, first place, that in there's a tree, and if you kind of pixel hunt around the base of the tree, you find a really good wizard ring. Oh, I shouldn't be doing that. Anyways, well, I guess we'll do it here to show you, but... So you get 1 and 1, but as you increase his herb skill, you'll get more each time you harvest. Okay, now a lot of these herbs, they're not going to grow back, right? You can hold down the right mouse button to kind of look. They're not going to grow back. So you can wait, you know, and come back later and get way more herbs, and then therefore get more stat boosts, but then you're putting it off, or you can just harvest as you go. Food and rest. Pay attention to how much food reserves you have. As you travel, rest, and perform actions, you will consume your food reserves. Without food, you cannot rest. When you rest, you regain your hit points and power points, and you can cure any wounds you have received. When traveling in some terrains, like desert or snow, you will use more food than normal. Try to stay on the roads and paths whenever possible. You get food by buying it from vendors in villages, finding it in sacks or barrels, or by finding it in nature. Obviously, finding it in nature is the ideal way to go. See? If you hold down the right mouse button over this plant, it turns into a magnifying glass and tells you its fruits have already been collected, growth rate 3 days. So what we're going to do is we're going to press the M button to bring up our map, okay? We're going to click New Note. We're going to click right here. And we're going to say, Food Bush. Oh. Okay. And what you can do is just go on little nature runs and pick up food in nature, you know? It's like that Louis C.K. joke. I put the food there. What are you doing? Why? There's food everywhere. What's this? Ah, alright. What's it there? So we slow down. It speeds up the progression of, oh, there's nothing here. There's nothing here! I wasted my time. That's okay. But it speeds up how fast time goes by. Based on the terrain. Ah, more things. Alright. Kind of running around. Hi, what's up? Oh, look, there's another food bush. Boop. Alright. I guess I could use the, I like to use the mouse. Oh, look, there's a town. The Divine Temples. Beyond the forest stood a human village. Could there really be humans living in Xulima? The legends told us that in the past, men and gods walked together over these lands. I wonder if they know something about Rodinia and the kingdoms of the west. Alright, what's this say? Village of Velagarn. Oh, hey, bud.
Halt.
Whoa, halt, halt. Like Daggerfall, love it. What is it? No stranger enters the village of Velagarn without paying the toll. Toll? To enter a village? I come from far away, soldier. Is this how you receive visitors from other lands? It's the law. This village is under the protection of Prince Nenengorth. He makes the rules. Pay the 100 gold and you are free to come and go from the village as you wish for a period of time. But watch yourself, stranger. Make trouble, and you'll be taken to the temple. Pay? You must pay the toll by order of Prince Nenengorth. Ooh, okay, yeah, if we click that, we'll fight. I don't want to fight him. Very well, here's your money. We don't have the money. Ooh, then I won't enter. Goodbye. Stay away, stranger.
Don't come back here.
Wow, he's rude. What a jerk. Okay, well, screw you, bud. I'm just gonna run around and look through nature for a bit. Hey, yo. Hey, look! Enemies! Enemies that you see on the map are immobile and won't attack until you enter into their area of influence. Mouse over the enemy to see how close you can get before they attack. Though the enemies are represented on the map by a solitary creature, they are normally found in groups. Use the right mouse button to see how many enemies are present in the group. Alright, so sort of, there you go. You can see it's, and there's their positions as well, okay? And that can be really useful for kind of planning how you're going to do this. Difficulty balance, ask hurry group. Now, I'll tell you a little bit more as well. You can see how there's, it's a grid of 5 and 5, right? If we click here, see this combat formation. Ours is a grid of 4 and 4. So the way that the 5 and 5 works for the enemy is kind of in between. Okay? And so we actually have a slight advantage over them, I believe, because the way their attack radius works is they can only attack on the left and the right. Okay? So because they're in these two, I guess there's 3 of them. Are there 3 of them? Right, so they're going to be able to attack everyone. Yeah, that would essentially be able to attack everyone. Because they're located 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this guy can only attack these two, only these two, only these two. So you can use that generally, depending on your party buildup, to decide how you're going to position everyone. Right, now what I was thinking of doing was something like this. Okay, so there we go. We want our paladin and our bard in the middle because they have radius sort of builds. It's within 1 radius. Okay, so that means of course that if we had it like this and the bard used his bard song, she wouldn't be affected. Also front row, back row, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's go for it. I think this will work. Let's double check everyone's equipped. They're all good. You can kind of see, you know, you can use the number keys to quickly go through them. Do we all have different gods? No. Oh, we do. Okay. Good, good. Everyone's got a different god. I don't know why I care about that. Okay, and we've got attack here. So, Valdemar's actually got really good attack. Erica also has good attack. Gowland does not have good attack skills. That's okay. Good attack for these folks, too. Okay, yeah, no, I'm pretty stoked. This looks like a good party. So, let's go for this fight. There you go. Just hold the mouse over it, and you'll see. So, if we go in there, we'll start the fight. Let's hit F5 for a quick save. It's that kind of game, folks. When a fighter is burning, he will continue to lose health points every turn. Okay. Combat. Combat functions through a turn-based system. The order of turns is shown in the column on the right-hand side and is based on the speed and conditions of the combatants. Combatants will lose turns if they are stunned, paralyzed, etc. When it's one of your character's turns, you will see the actions available to them on the screen. When you select your action, you may also need to select a target for that action. Only pole arms and projectile weapons can be used from the back line. By the same rule, combatants on the back line are protected from most attacks by those on the front line. Use the button Combat Grid on the map screen in order to set the combat positions for your group. During combat, you can also change the position of your party members when it's their turn, or you can pull them out of combat to try to flee. Alright, now actually I haven't played around too much with fleeing, so I'm not 100% sure how that works. But it'll keep you alive, so that's nice. Alright, here we go. Now, I don't know that we have very many skills. I'm going to hit 1 here to save an action into favorites. Song of Courage, okay? Song of Courage is going to action modifier, which I believe boosts your action, meaning you get a slightly higher chance to hit. What I'm going to look at right now is we have 70-70. That's not bad. 70% chance to hit, 24 health each. Alright, so we're going to want to deal with this pretty quickly. Do I want to use that? Well, why not? Let's give it a go. And it does use up, I believe, quite a bit of mana for, but whatever. Let's do it. Ah! Go away, go away. Okay, it worked. Now everybody's chance, presumably her hit chance was 70% as well, so it's up to 74. Not bad. You can see over here, this is the movement order. This one's going to go first. I'm actually going to try and hit one of these guys in the hopes that we can kill them before they go. We're not going to be able to kill this one before it moves, but we might be able to kill one of the other guys before they move. So, if we're going to be able to kill anyone before they move, it's probably going to be that one, the middle guy. Nice! Okay, I'm going to change that in the settings. I didn't realize that was a thing you could do. That is kind of cool. I changed the settings before starting my Let's Play to show the combat log. That was interesting. We'll at least get to see some of the game mechanics in action. So I'm okay with that. Now you can see here we can go for it. She's not a really good fighter, so pretty low hit chance. The Sparks has a very good hit chance. I believe it's going to hit. So let's go ahead and go for it. 11. Yeah, there wasn't even any roll involved in it. Just hit. Cool. Okay, Erica also has a Flaming Strike magic ability, which I don't think we need. It actually has to hit, though, in order to work, but let's just go for it. Oh, critical fail. Roll was less than 3, so she hit herself. That's depressing. Okay, Gowan. And we didn't quite get there, so we're going to take some damage. Roll attack, 57. Erica evasion, greater than or equal to 32 is a hit. Okay. I wonder what that's based on. Is that like her evasion ability or something? I guess it doesn't matter. What's your ability? Aura of Healing. What does that do? Restores 3 to 5 to nearby allies. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's go for it. Boom! Alright, so he's gone from the picture. Let's see if we can kill B before B's turn. Nope. Roll is 23, less than 25 equals miss. Okay. Interesting. Nice. Roll attack 22, Gowan evasion. Okay, cool. So you have to roll low. I'm assuming these are 100-sided die that are being rolled right now. So, that's fine. Do we want to use our flame? Yeah, go ahead. Oh, Gowan. And now you see, this is what I was talking about in terms of an advantage. So this guy here, and you can see they kind of line up, right? So this goblin, or Askari warrior, can only attack Valdnar or Erica based on where he's standing, but our guys can kind of attack a little bit further. So that's cool. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Just my luck. Oh, rotten. Rotten, rotten. Oh, what's this? Oh, he's bleeding. He's got a bleed effect, so that's kind of neat. Yep, that's fine. I actually don't mind the combat log. Let me know if you mind the combat log. Oh, okay, now you see, now this is too far. If it was here, we'd be able to hit. No, we're going to have to move over here. That's fine. We're going to do that. Not necessarily a good idea, though, because now she's in danger. Oh, well. Ooh, come on now. Come on now. 37. Oof. Yeah, that was rough. Stun! Alright, that was cool. I don't know if you saw that. I'm pretty sure what happened is that the stun knocked him just a little bit back. Enough, hopefully, for a kill. Oh. Of course. Good thing they didn't get a crit. Holy cow. Alright. That was it. Okay, let me know if the combat log is really annoying in the top right corner there. I don't mind it. I'm curious to figure out how the game mechanics work. Anyways, here we go. We get a chest. Look at that. We got poor cloth suit, poor cloth boots, gold. So that there is kind of the item quality, which gives you some idea, right? How interesting that's going to go. It keeps weight into keeps track of weight, keeps track of food. So it's a really good hardcore game in that sense. It's going to be really fun. Anyways, I'm going to cut this episode here because I don't want these episodes to go too long. I'm going to try to keep them to a half an hour, preferably no more than 40 minutes. I think I'm still within that, not 100% sure. But anyhow, yeah, as we go on, we're going to, as you can see, we have enough money now to pay the toll. We're going to go into town. We're going to talk to some folks. We're going to go do some basic quests and just start leveling up our folks. Okay, as you can see, that little blue bar that's kind of starting there, that's our experience bar, you know. But once you get going in this game, it's really, really quite fun. Okay, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on Lords of Xulima. Bye.